Uh, that's what you get. I'm doing research and I forgot the pot was on.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah,
right.
no, you left it on.
No cakes. All right, y'all. Hey, all gravity. Any evening above ground living. Crisis averted, but I'm here.
Yeah.
Give me your best Spanish phrase. That's how we gonna start this one. I'm gonna go back outside. It's a nice
Oh,
night out.
it's nice to hear from you.
I'm gonna go back outside. And do a little walk around. Get some
No, it's
air.
okay. It's just I was hey hey.
But
I was talking to
yeah.
my mom and she was like,
These are strange times we're living in. Everybody does for everybody except us. It's all good though. We got it for you, baby. Um, yeah. Let's do it like that. How y'all doing this evening? Let me know if you can hear me. Miss Nisi, she wrote tracing paper. Miss Nisi. All right. Miss Nisi is about that uno dos trace paper life. All right. Shout out to the tracing paper. So you saw the thumbnail. Was that thumbnail beautiful? Hold on. Wasn't that thumbnail beautiful? Ugh. Command me, command me, command me. Who you be? Um, take that one. Who you be? You don't care about nobody except me. It's a nice night out here. Ugh. So, y'all saw the thumbnail. Black man get crypto and weed. Hold on. I forgot to turn that off. Evening to the room. Ugh. The audio should be back. I hope. But yeah, Kamala Harris. She's in Michigan right now with Eminem and Obama. All right. Trying to drum up that Latino support in Michigan. Okay. Trump was in Florida with them Latinos today, outside of Miami. Wonderful. She was down here in Atlanta with Usher. Great. This is why I put up that post and said, vote how you see fit. Oh boy. You gotta love it. Family, we got 2 weeks to screw the system. We can pull the plug. Is Obama going to use a Spanish accent? No, he was over there talking jive, over there over enunciating. You know how he does. It's over there. It's live on X. PBS was picking it up. His X page picked it up. They're live streaming it. I watched a little bit of it. I was like, boy, something is wrong with this man. I should have brought my other phone. We probably could have listened to it. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go get my other phone. I'll put it on. We'll listen to it together. I know Miss Niecy. She about to get up. She just strained herself to get up. She about to go get a bucket. She's gonna go see her bed. She's like, you know what, KG? I got work in the morning. I don't want to hear that skank. So I'm gonna drop off. They You're taking us for granted, family. Okay, they're going to learn. I hope. We got too many Negroes out here that they just want to win. I don't know what they're winning because they don't care. But it's all good. I wonder if she's gonna tell them that she loves Detroit pizza. That's her favorite pizza in the whole country. And Donald Trump insulted this city, this great city, city of hardworking black people. Oh, here we go. You lost your factories, you lost your infrastructure, but you're still here. Well, you could stay home, or you could not vote for either one of them. Just write reparations and anti-hate legislation. Well, there's that. But you know, all right. Let me get this phone. Man. All right, calm down. That's why you gotta calm down. Mm, kids. All right. So we got the other phone. Let me see. Hopefully it's still on. Well, they replayed. It was recorded, so it should be replayed. Um, yeah. Let's see. We'll use PBS. Um, oh, got to shut off the Wi-Fi. Oh, they just ended it. Okay. Uh, I forgot how they do it on X. You have to you hold it. Oh yeah, you hold it and move it. Who the hell is this broad? How long did she? So she didn't even talk? Wait a minute, she didn't even talk? Nah, hang on. You gonna tell me she didn't even talk? Family. Wait a minute. They said they're introducing her. Obama and her and Obama and Eminem were introducing her in Michigan, and she didn't talk. Bruh, are you serious? Nah, this is a rib. This is a rib. Wait, somebody fell out? They said somebody fell out. Somebody fell out. Who she think she is? MJ now? She wasn't even there. Oh my God. It ain't none of them. Oh my God. Black Alpha never reported Miami canceled all tours today. Let me guess, she was tired. Oh, oh my God. I'm still shocked that she didn't even say nothing. Here you go. So how long did he talk? They let that man talk for almost an hour. I ain't finna play all this. Oh my God. This is hilarious. Listen to it. Oh my God. I know Vivek. She doing a town hall on CNN. Thank you, Torian. Thank you, Torian. We finna go get that. We finna play that right now. Let me see. How Jewish voters can shape election in Pennsylvania. You see it? You see? You see? If y'all don't believe me, look. Hang on. For those who don't believe me. What the hell? Look. How Jewish voters can shape election results in Pennsylvania. Jesus Christ. Oh, wow. That's funny. Wait, is it on? Wait. Oh, it's later this week or next week? Oh, okay. Okay. I thought she was doing it now. Well, we'll cover that. Um, the Jewish electorate is small, but big enough to make what? But big enough to make a difference? There it is. Yo, that is crazy. So they sitting here really trying to make it family. I hope y'all are seeing this. Now they trying to say it's the Jewish voters that are going to be the deciding vote in this election. Boy, wait, October 23rd is tomorrow. Huh. All right. I'll probably cover it in the wait. Yeah, I'll probably cover that in the morning then. Fuck it. Yeah, maybe I'll cover it in the morning. We'll see. That's crazy. Look at that. That is hilarious. In 2020, David D. First off, don't start. I'm not here for your entertainment. Don't start. Thank you so much. We'll let you know when this is an entertainment stream. This is a serious stream. If you don't want to be serious, go find some. Just swipe up. I'm sure there's somebody that can entertain you on live. Thank you so much. That's insane. But did y'all like that proposal she's giving up? Okay, so you can't vote. Okay, that's wonderful. Swipe up and find a new live. Thank you so much. Oh my God. We're not starting. I'm not starting with this. Not tonight. Oh, by the way, did you hear Tim Pool might be ending his show? I was gonna do a live on it, but might as well just do it here. Fuck it. Uh, yeah, there you go. It says congrats to Tim Pool and Allison on their engagement and the exciting news of expecting a new addition to their family. Wishing them a lifetime of happiness, love, memorable moments. That's so nice. Yes, I saw the others. We went over that. Remember that while day. But for the Latinos, they're bringing everybody in the house, which is funny as hell. Hey, Van Jones. What would you call that, sir? Is that a is that a besa is that a besa de amor? Huh? You bastard, you bastard, you. Go ahead, go do a video speaking in Spanish how she's giving set asides to the goddamn Latinos. Go ahead, have fun. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. Look, there go Eminem. Vivek shuddered when he heard the lyrics. Okay. Sir, hold up. Sir, you the same man who was doing diss records on people that didn't like you. What are you talking about? Britney Spears curves you. You make fun of her in your video. You say you hate Christina Aguilera, and y'all had a beef for like 10 years. What are you talking about? Now you're encouraging people to bring out your opinions, and now you want those opinions to be expressed. And you shouldn't care if somebody gives you retribution or not. How come? How come you hadn't responded to Will Smith, sir? Yes, him and Mariah. Yes. What about you? You still haven't said anything about Will Smith after he cooked you with two lines. Make sure you hit the like. Okay. Wonderful. I can care less. What else we got? Torian, are you free this week? Brother Torian, are you free this week? Are you free this weekend? Maybe we could do it this weekend. Because we got a rapid taste on this Rob Smith boy. He crashing out. Actually, you know what? Not this Saturday. Okay. And I know you're doing your thing on Sunday. I don't want to do it on Monday because I wanted to save Sunday for that religion and politics live. Shit. I don't want to do it Monday. You know, what, maybe I'll have to do it Monday. Okay, I might have to do it Monday. Shit. All right, it's fine. Yeah, we gotta. I might have to go for LGBT MAGA because Ross Smith is the Javier, bruh. Them two Negroes, them two Negroes, and I gotta be careful on that live too because I know how YouTube is. Uh, Here we go. Hannah Bishop, great. Trump 24, that's wonderful. Sell us Trump. Go ahead. Let's have fun. Maybe you'll be the one like Highlander. Sell me Trump. Go ahead. We got 2 weeks. We're officially 2 weeks away. And within 7 minutes in 2 weeks, all polls will be closed. I want you to sell me Trump right now. Let's go. Let's have fun. Sell me Trump. Change my mind with 14 days ago. Change my mind because I ain't voting for that scumbag. and I'm not voting for Kamami. So maybe he sells himself. That's bad. Keep going. That's not enough. You sound like a Kamami voter. Don't sell me hope, joy, and vibes. I don't want to hear none of that. Sell me on that man. He keeps saying "Make America Great Again." Sell me. What pronoun do you prefer? My dick. Now let's go. Sell me Trump. I am masculine. Sell me Trump. Let's go. Cause your boy don't play pronouns. So sell me Trump. Come on. Use your big you use your big words. Let's go. Sell me. And your man that just walked in too. Y'all both can sell me Trump. Go ahead. This should be interesting. His daughter is hot. Block that idiot. His daughter is hot. Y'all can't even troll right. Oh, MAGA, you're not selling us your breasts and your brightest. Trump was right. His base is full of idiots. Oh my God. Oh God. Come on, fuck it. Come on. Sell me Trump. Come on. It can't be this hard. Frank Rocco, good. You could sell me Trump too. Come on. Sell me Trump. Come on. It can't be this hard. You guys have a nearly decade sample size. Sell me this man. Come on. This is sad. Y'all stay around conservative mouthpieces and dingbats all day. Y'all can't sell me a candidate. This is sad. I can at least go to a command show. At least they'll give me something. Y'all can't give me shit. 2024. I don't care. Sir, fuck it. I don't want to hear that. I asked you to sell me Trump. Don't ask questions. Sell me Trump. Jesus Christ. I asked a specific question. Sell me Trump. I asked for a specific command. Sell me Trump. I gave you a specific phrase. Sell me Trump. With an exclamation point. Sell me Trump. Even my car wants you to sell me Trump. Let's go. Jesus Christ. Yes, sir. There's black people that don't like command me. I know your head is blown. Let's go. That should clear out the cobwebs. You should be able to sell me Trump now. Let's go. Don't ask me about Kamala Harris because you literally heard me tell the other fool I'm not voting for her. Sell me Trump. Let's go. It's a beautiful night. I got time tonight. I'm waiting. Let's go. Can't be this hard. It's a beautiful night out tonight. Sell me Trump. Oh, Alex, you want to play the game? Great. Sell me Trump. Trump serves fries. Frank, um, please tell me you're not a descendant of Christopher Columbus because he was an idiot too. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alex, you just came in, so we're gonna give you grace. I don't want y'all asking me questions. If I tell you to sell me Trump, I don't want questions. Sell me Trump. Do you think if you go into Best Buy, you want to buy a new fridge, would you take too kindly if the salesman or saleswoman started asking you questions on a unit that you would like? You would look at it, it's got the stainless steel John going. You could see through it. It got the Bluetooth connector, so you could play music in it. And you're like, I want this one. Tell me about it. And he starts asking you questions. I don't think you would like that because you would think he was incompetent at his job. because there's nothing for you to just take the serial number and go online and look it up. You want him to sell it to you. Sell me Trump, please. It can't be this hard. Sell me. Oh man, I'd at least respect it if you're telling me you want him to win just so you could dunk on leftists for 4 years. I'd at least respect that. Y'all can't even tell me that. Oh my, he is strong on the economy, puts America first, no tax on overtime. Okay, let's address your third one first. That you really think the government, the EEOC, is going to let him get away with that? Oh, no tax on overtime. Do you know what that's going to mean, sir? That means nobody's going to get overtime. Everybody's going to get straight time. I don't think you know how labor tax works. Do you think a company is really gonna really shell out money without tax to their workers past 40 hours? Everybody's gonna work straight time. They'd actually save billions of dollars. That's not happening. Let's address your second one. Puts Americans first. You sure about that? He's in Israel's pocket. How is that putting us first? He literally just told you he wants immigration here, even though he ran on a platform that he wants to curb immigration. And let's address your first comment first. Okay, he said you say he's strong on the economy. All right. The man who literally sat up there multiple times and told you he wants to add crypto as a baseline for the US economy. Crypto. Crypto. Maybe you don't know this. China just came out with a quantum computer that can break wallet keys. You really want us to have crypto? They could decimate our economy with a couple keystrokes and that computer running all night. Do you want that? I don't think you want that. Trump is a nag. Trump is annoying, just like Command is. Y'all are not selling me on this man. Y'all are really not. Y'all are really not selling me on this man. Y'all are validating my position from 2022. I hope you understand that because I said the night that he said he was running again, I said I'm not excited. I'm not voting for him. I've given y'all 2 years and nobody's selling. He can't sell me, and his supporters can't sell me. That's bad. The only logical conclusion is he's a bad candidate. But it's not an assumption. You gave me three things that you said you were going to vote for him on. And I just explained to you those three policies are bad and what's wrong with them. But if you still want to vote for him, that's fine. I'm not convinced. This is a politics channel. I'm not convinced. But I'm glad you're probably one of the few people that has actually given me a rationale. Now, I'm not telling you not to vote for that man, but just keep that in mind. Make sure you do your full, unedited research before you go in that booth. I'm sorry. I don't want Israel getting no more money. I'm sorry. If that makes me a bad human being, then I'll be that. But they got enough of our money. We need to fix home. We have 5 states that still need to be fixed. And they just sent $5.2 billion in weapons and BS over to Israel. It's on the way. Ukraine just got more money and weapons. I'm sorry. I ain't voting for none of that. And let me help y'all. If somebody again asks you why you voting for Trump, do not bring up the other candidates. That's a sign of weakness. I can succinctly tell you why I'm not voting for each candidate. I don't have to mention another one. That's why y'all let the news media confuse you because they're invoking your emotions on the other person that you don't like. But y'all don't wanna play no more. Okay, y'all don't want to play no more. I figured. Wait, shit, I left my other phone. Hold on. Oh, it's in my pocket. Yeah. Y'all don't want to play no more. Alex went to go look some shit up. Maybe he wants to still play. Come on. Hey, fuck it. Hey, you don't want to play no more. What happened? Here we go. What do you say? As far as economics in the U.S., out. He wants to cut corporate taxes. Not everybody thinks well that benefits corporations. And yes, it does. He wants to cut corporate tax. For what purpose? Let's play that. Damn it! I dropped my keys. Hold on. I dropped them. Ugh. Tell us the purpose of cutting corporate tax. Ugh. I want you to explain this. But it does translate to savings on products. Okay. Right. So let's ask this. Okay, so he cuts corporate taxes and let's just say hypothetically, stuff starts to go down, right? How does that help the wages of the workers? I'm just asking questions. How does that help? I don't think you want to be working 60 hours a week for straight time. You do realize unless the wages go up, even if the product's going down, you still can't afford it. Yes, they will keep it. It's called your tax return. That's the purpose of it. If you keep more of your money, that's wonderful. The government is just going to tax you more later. The system isn't balanced. You know how you fix the economy? It'll take you 5 years. One term, one presidential term. You got to start incentivizing trade jobs. There's hundreds of thousands of trade jobs that are unfilled right now because they have conditioned everybody to go to college. Correct, Alex. Corporations all corporations do not pay their workers fair, but corporations have power. They can dictate. That's why they have lobbyists in DC. That's why you can't tell them nothing. You tell them that you're going to tax them more. What do they do? Cool. We're going to send our factories and our workers overseas. Who does that help? Armando. Sure. Um, and you have mierda en tu boca. So what you can do is go brush your dientes. Make sure you use toothpaste because we know how y'all are. But and make sure you use the mouthwash because for some reason I don't know why you didn't even say good evening before you said that, retard. So y'all know what to do. There you go. You said they need to only give government school loans for classes that translate to needed jobs. Um, Or, now check this out. You could do this, and I've advocated for this. You could recertify middle and high schools and teach these kids trades. You could teach them STEM. That way, at least a sixth grader, when they graduate high school, they can go straight into a residency or nursing. They could go straight into auto tech. They could go straight into trucking. They could run their own businesses. They could be an engineer. They could go fix shit. Now you have a workforce that's young. So when the technology is updated, they update with it. You've literally just solved your trade problem and your labor problem, and it only took 1 to 2 generations. It only took about a decade. Now imagine if they did that from 2000 on right now. No, here's the thing, Alex. If you put peer pressure on them, that's when they start rebelling on you. Listen, Mario, good evening. You didn't say good evening, but at least you didn't come in here and troll. Um, Trump talking about cutting the education budget is to sit there and love on the evangelicals. He's not serious. The man is not serious. Great, Mr. Joker, you can play the game too. You have been selected. Sell us Trump. Go ahead. Don't nobody block him. And Mario, you can sell us Command Me. Go ahead. You two are on the clock. Have fun. Make sure you go to their websites. Immigration. We've already shown that that man is not about kicking people out. Next question. Give me something else. We've already proven that, sir. What do you mean? Why? So why say? Because they know you're dumb. That's why. They know you guys are dumb, and you anything he says, you're gonna take his gospel and think he's gonna do it. He knows how to work his base. That's what a politician does. They know how to work their base. The problem is their rhetoric is not working on the people that are on the opposite side. They've forgotten that. That's why all they do all day is play videos and lob tweets at each other. They're not showing the work. Inflation, you a damn lie. You a damn lie. Foreign wars, you a damn lie. That man wants to help destabilize the Middle East. How is that going to stop foreign wars? Let me explain something to you. BRICS is going to be fully recognized after and fully functional after this election. How you think he going to be able to talk to Putin? Putin he could talk to Putin last time because Putin was still trying to build up BRICS. BRICS has been operating without him for 4 years, and they're arguably the strongest force in the world right now. How is he supposed to stop it? Great. I don't give a fuck if she cares about me or not. I don't give a fuck about her. Sell me Trump. I don't care about command me. Sell me Trump. You said Trump 24. Sell me Trump. Go ahead. Sell me on a Trump presidency till January 20th, 2029. Sell it to me. Go ahead. I would say the problem with corporations have a communist pay for them because there's no fear to pay someone more. Need to remove that mindset from the workforce. Well, unfortunately, there's only a few corporations that do that, and most of them have operated the way they have operated for decades and maintain profit. They're not going to change it. More money in your pocket. Sure. Okay. More money. How is he going to make us more money? Go ahead. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. How is that? Yes, One Piece is still making episodes. Yes. Sell it to us. Who am I voting for? I'm voting for who I'm voting for. Now sell me Trump. Don't ask me no more questions. Sell me Trump. You said more money in my pocket. Tell me how he's going to do that. I like more money. Groceries. Okay. First, let's tackle this more money. I'm sir, I don't need to sell you Kamala because I'm not voting for her. So there's that. Sell me Trump. Let's go. Supply chain. What you're giving me a lot. Let's deal with the first thing first. You said more money. How is he going to do that? The Keystone Pipeline. Wonderful. So he's going to pump more oil out. Great. That's wonderful. Here's a question I have for you. Who's going to buy that oil? Fong, you can get in this too. Sell me Trump. He pumps out all this oil, right? He has all these barrels, millions of barrels, billions of barrels. Who's going to buy it? Sir, I'm not voting for either or any candidate. Next. There you go. What happened to Giuliani? He died. Let me see. Giuliani passed away. Why are you bald? It's called genetics. Why are you a bitch? It's called that's how your daddy raised you. Next question. Y'all don't even say good evening. Giuliani must give up Manhattan apartment to Georgia election workers. He ain't got no home. Fam, look at the picture they use. That's hilarious. Fuliani, because you won't shut up. Uh, Fong, don't start. I said, sell me Trump. You came in here saying Trump 24, no good evening. Now you get to play the game. Sell me Trump. Go ahead. Come on, Mr. Joker. You still haven't answered. The oil will be used domestically. Wonderful. That's not the purpose of oil. Oh, man. Brian Kelly, good evening. You didn't say good evening, but we're going to let you ride. Um, what's the point of pumping up oil, making us energy independent, but you can't sell it? What's the point? The purpose of having an asset is to be able to sell it on the open market. Drill, baby, drill. This is what they said. Drill, baby, drill. Who's gonna buy it? Tell us. Who's gonna buy this oil? This man said cleaner oil. Lord have mercy. Great, it's cleaner. Who's gonna buy it? I need y'all to answer me. Who's gonna buy it? Bricks got their own oil. Who's gonna buy it? I need this answered. Fam, that's not the point. If he says he's gonna drill, that means he's gonna drill domestically, which means we're going to have reserves, right? Great. What's the point of having reserves if you can't sell it on the open market to other countries? What's the point in having it? I don't think you guys are keeping up with what's going on in the world. BRICS nations and the global south are right now trading with each other. They are getting away from the petrodollar. How are we going to sell this oil we're pumping? Guyana's off the board. Guyana has their own oil. They're selling it to India. They're selling it to other nations. They're about to get into OPEC. Where are you selling this oil? Venezuela is broke. Most of South America is turning to BRICS. Where are you selling this oil? I know you don't understand what I'm talking about, Mr. Joker, because you don't go down that rabbit hole. I understand that. No, it has nothing to do with Dems because Republicans had a hand in that too. There's no what is the point in pumping oil if you can't sell it? What's the point in taking that oil out of the ground, creating steel that is a hot commodity, but no country will buy it from you? What's the point of it? You're buying oil from Venezuela. Okay, wonderful. Let's just say we cut that out. We save a few $100 billion. Okay, what do we do with the oil we're producing? What do we do with it? Hmm. The point of oil is to make other products, sir. Anything petroleum based. You use it to make steel, sir. That's its main application to make steel. So if countries are not dealing with us on that aspect, what are you doing with all this oil? Use it here. Jesus Christ. Use it here. Okay. So you want to buy so you guys have the capacity to buy barrels of oil and do what with it? How are you going to refine it, sir? How are you going to refine how are you going to refine crude oil? Explain this to me. Do you guys have refineries? This guy keeps saying energy independence. Do you know what goes into energy independence, sir? You still have to bring money in. Oh my God. They don't even understand what energy independence means. Okay. Lesson for tonight. Energy independence means you produce it. Yes, you use it, but you can also sell it. Wonderful. We have over 100. Y'all are still missing my original question. Who's going to buy it? Fine. We restart Keystone. Okay. We don't got to buy no more oil. Who's going to buy our oil? That is the point. Okay, great. Damien, and you got blocked the other night, so maybe you came correct. Everybody needs oil. That's wonderful. Everybody's not trading with the US. So who's gonna buy it? Explain that the rest of the world is off the petrodollar. I need y'all to keep up and start reading more articles. Alex, I'm trying to explain it, but they're not listening. I'll explain it again. For a country to be energy independent, yes, you can produce your own energy, but it also needs to be balanced out with your exports. We do not have that option like we used to because BRICS now is starting to sell their own oil reserves, and their oil producing countries are selling with each other using their own currency, not the petrodollar, which the US uses primarily. And they're sending back the US dollars that they have in reserves. So, who is buying this oil from us to balance out the energy independence? That's what I'm trying to ask these people. And they're not giving me the answer because nobody in the media or y'all that are his supporters are asking him and his people these questions. You hear something good and you think he's going to do it and you're not asking it. Great, you can love God. When God comes back, I will love him. He's not here right now. We're dealing with fallible humans. Now, explain to me. Okay, Yellow Bear. Okay, wonderful. The American economy cannot sustain itself with energy. They need to sell it. What are y'all missing? What are we missing from this? Seriously, what are we missing from this? Yellow Bear. Oh my God. Okay, so okay, let's play that game. So you have all this oil. So what? So what? Y'all think it's only I literally just explained this 3 minutes ago. Oil is not the never, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I can say it 6 different ways, they'll still won't get it. Okay, I'll just say it again. I'll say it succinctly. Great. We have oil. There's other applications like steel. Nobody's buying our steel. How are you going to make profit off the oil that you're taking out of the ground? You're telling me you're going to risk the environment and all that money and infrastructure you're going to put into just drill for oil so you could have $1.99 gas, but nothing's coming back from another country or countries to sustain the system because you really think America can sustain itself selling itself barrels of oil at $31 when they could go to another country and sell it to them for 51. You really think that's what it is? What should America do? This is what they should do. I'm glad you asked me that. You need to produce. If you're going to drill, fine. You can go be energy independent. You need to produce and make the quality of your products attractive. Mr. Joker, you're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. Where did we say we're for the Green New Deal, sir? Because in the history of digging for oil, there's never been an accident. I say you're risking the environment, and you automatically think I'm for the Green New Deal. Lord, eh, uh, oh boy. Okay, all right, okay. A tanker truck on the interstate could blow out a wheel and flip over and catch on fire. That's risking the environment. But I'm for the Green New Deal because I said drilling risks the environment. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Miss Nisi, go ahead. My lord. Trump in 24 what? Oh, he was on the show? I didn't know he was on that show. That tells me that man doesn't have a plan. That's what it tells me. It tells me that man is whispering sweet nothings in your ears while ejaculating on your back. Pause. That's what it means. It means what I said earlier. You Trump supporters and you command me shills only want your person to win so you can dunk on the other side. You don't give a damn about this country. You don't. Because you're not asking none of these questions. How are you a full functioning adult and you're not answering these questions? You're not asking any of this. You're not researching none of this. We're gonna be energy independent. Okay, okay. Even my car's pissed now. Okay, we're energy independent. What are you going to do with all that oil? Because not every American can take what's underneath us. We got to sell it. What else are you going to do with it? That is the purpose of petroleum to make other products, diversify, have your money in other places. That's the point of an economy. I just told you the global south is not wanting to trade with us after this election. How do you make it attractive for them to deal with you? Or if you can't deal with them, who is going to buy it? Because they're taking all the big players off the board. And nobody can tell me this. But you're going to vote for these people. Alex, nobody said you didn't. We weren't even talking to you. Jonathan, you vote who you think is going to give you the best deal. I'm not telling you who to vote for. That's not my job. My job is to give you the information. You vote for whoever presents you the best deal. Go vote for them. If they're not presenting you for the best deal, withhold your vote. You have options. You have six options. You have five candidates, and you have withhold your vote. This is probably one of the best elections you're going to get choices. Just figure it out. I've looked at everyone's platforms and not giving me the best deal. So I've made my decision. Oil's not, Alice, oil's not that hard. It only takes 3 points. You drill for the oil, right? You bring it up. Yes, you use it for consumption with cars, trucks, other things. You refine it to other products, mainly steel, because with steel, yes, you can create, but you can also sell it. I said this country, my brother's keeper. I said this country. I didn't say anything about my country. I need you to listen. Thank you so much. If you think it's Trump, then fine, go vote for him. I'm not telling you not to go vote for him. I'm asking these people since they want to come in here and yo, Trump 2024. Tell me this, man. I want to hear why you're voting for it. Tell me something that he may have said or done that I didn't see. Yes, look up when you get off this line. Hell, you could probably do it right now. Just swipe up if you have picture in picture and just Google what do they use petroleum for, or crude oil for. What are the applications for crude oil? It's basically in everything. They use it for steel. They use it for the petroleum products like Vaseline. They also use it to make plastic. If we can produce all that, here's the question: who's going to buy it? Hell, it's in your food. Who's going to buy that food? That's all I'm asking. It's great. Okay, you want $1.99 gas that puts a little bit more money in your pocket. Great. How do you sustain that? Because if you sell the steel and the other products to other countries, you're bringing money back into the country, which they've been doing for centuries. How do you do that? So that's, come on, let's go. I just told you the global South is trying not to do business with Western countries. How do you make it attractive? Putin ain't gonna pick up the phone for Trump, and he's not gonna get punked by Trump like he did last time. This is a country that's buying its fertilizer from Ukraine. Yes, Tide Pods. Yes, but that's the point. You're sitting. I'm right now sitting in a car that was made out of petroleum. Literally. That's great. They can produce cars. Who are you selling it to? Well, there ain't enough whales for that. So, and we already know the Planters outside. You touch a whale, they whooping your ass. They call Captain Planet all of them. They might even get Captain Pollution. You know he turned babyface because this world, according to certain people, is woke. So Captain Pollution would be woke. He'd see the light and he be all surfing next to Captain Planet. They be working together. Dr. Blight would be a low key eco hole. Now you know what? I take that back. Dr. Blight fuck around being white supremacist. She take both sides of the argument. She be telling you it's good for business, but low key she be selling you the antidote. Nah, Captain Planet wouldn't even be able to fly around with them all in chemtrails. Shit. They- That every time a hurricane show up now, they be calling Captain Planet. He be like, "Y'all again? Y'all can't just take the hit? Jesus Christ!" He be calling Gaia after the last mission, talking about, "If them motherfucker call me again, I ain't coming." They be like, "Earth, fire, wind, water, heart." Um, them five beings just hit each other and nothing happened. No, I tell a lie. Uh, it'll combine and it'll be a no. Captain Planet be like, "I'm on vacation, goddamn." He got on a straw hat. He ain't got them red boots on like he did in the early season, and he just chilling. He like, leave me alone. Y'all fix your own problems. If you were in charge of Soul Breaks coming, what would you have done differently than the U.S.? Well, number one, I wouldn't have been Obama and said, "Hey, this is they ain't gonna be nothing." Obama literally said that in 2011 when they asked him about BRICS. He's like, they don't look like a threat. And here we are, 13 years later, they're a fucking threat. So much so that the media has been told not to mention them because they're gonna wait to see who's in office, and then all of a sudden they're gonna start reporting on BRICS, and people are gonna walk around like, "The hell is BRICS?" I'm telling you, I think when did I say this? I said this on X. I said, "Watch, after this election, BRICS is gonna start really dominating, and the media is gonna be forced to talk about it. You're gonna watch all them YouTubers try to explain BRICS to their audience, and I'm just gonna be sitting there laughing at them. They try to give the Cliff Notes version. I wonder who you gonna blame then, because Obama said they weren't. Never mentioned them, even though they started really adding companies during not companies, countries under his administration, and Biden and Harris didn't say a word. And they arguably got the biggest acquisition in Saudi Arabia and the UAE and Iran. Now they're gonna say Iran being in BRICS makes it a terrorist organization. Oh, this is so much fun. What would Malcolm X say about this? Malcolm would be saying exactly what he was saying back in the day. Don't trust none of them. He'd sound just like Louis Farrakhan. Don't trust none of them. Martin Luther King would be cursing everybody out, especially Jesse, and especially Al Sharpton. That them Twitter wars between Al Sharpton and like a what would he be now? He was born in '29, so Martin would be about 95 right now. He'd be on Twitter cussing you Negroes. Them black conservatives be sitting online trying to get him on his shit. Oh man. You know what's funny? I'm glad somebody brought that up. I love how the black conservatives be yelling out Thomas Sowell and talk about how great he is, but that not near one of them ever had him on their show. Um, yeah, flam dumping, yeah, your mama. I'm actually home. Yeah, I pay for all this, but I know you got to get inside very soon because I know your parents locked the door at a certain point, and you grown as hell. You grown as hell, sir. Okay. Dumbass, tell me where's this Walmart? I'm stealing the car. Where's this Walmart, sir? Where's the Walmart? Motherfucker dumb. You want me to drive to Walmart, sir? I got time tonight. I'll drive to Walmart. Unlike you, I don't have to glom off somebody else's Wi-Fi, sir. It's okay. What hotspot you using, my nigga? Yes, this is called a parking lot. Yes. In an apartment complex. Yes. They exist. I understand. It's okay. You worried about where I'm yapping at, but you listening to me. Why don't you swipe up and go to another live? Why don't you do that? It's a nice night. I wanted to go outside. Yeah, you know what? I could go live at a McDonald's next time and I can go inside and buy something. Maybe Trump will be on the fries this time. It's okay, dude. You go to parking lots like McDonald's and you stare at people coming out in the bag and try to figure out what they got in it. I understand. I dealt with my wife and kid already. It was fun. She was walking around like a princess, and me and my wife were looking at each other. I damn near almost burned down the apartment because I left a pot on. But it's all good. We love each other. Listen, I get it, dumpling. I get it. I get it, flan dumpling. You don't have nobody in your life that will pick up the phone for you. I understand. Your mama, your mama said you straight to voicemail. I heard that Thanksgiving the bitch said she gonna block your phone number. It's okay. I would say something about your daddy, but that nigga blocked you since 2004. I get it. Yeah, there you go, Yorkshire Cowboy. At least he worked at the McDonald's. Shout out to him. I'm not mad, sir. Trust me, I'm not mad. I just find it incredibly hilarious that y'all come in here trying to troll and you're so bad at it. Ain't them white boys over there? Don't they teach y'all how to troll? Come on now. Like, bruh, my life is great. I am so unstressed about shit. I'm living on my own. I got a beautiful family. I'm making a great salary. I'm just doing this as a hobby. And you're listening to me. Yorkshire Cowboy. I don't hate Trump, so I don't know where this Trump derangement syndrome comes from. I don't hate him. I just think he's not a great candidate for president. Now I'm about to cry. Look at him. Sir, I know me saying that your father has not talked to you in 2000 since 2004 irked you. I get it. It's okay. You had to come in there talking about look at my name. I'm Flan Dumpling. So you're telling me underneath you're sweet. All right. Nothing wrong with sweet people. It's okay. No war. You he said no war. You mean the man who his first week bombed Syria, but there's no war, right? Oh, let me guess. He didn't start any new wars, right? That's what y'all gonna tell me. He didn't start no new wars, but he had wars. He had wars, but he didn't start any. But he's literally campaigning on elevating a war. But okay, because yeah, I'm standing with Israel. That's never had a problem. That's never exacerbated a situation. Okay, okay. I'm going to end the war the first day. Okay, terrorist organizations are going to listen to you. Okay, dude. All right. They look at their ops every day and smack them in the face. They're going to listen to you when you're 10,000 miles away. All right. Dumpling. Come on, bro. Now, just stop. Just stop. You're not funny. Just stop. Didn't she tell America we aren't in any active combat zone? Well, she's sending troops. They're sending troops over to Israel. So there's that. But we are in active combat zones. But okay. So was Trump. He flew over to Iraq one year for Thanksgiving. That's an active war zone. But okay. No, well, Alex, he said he was sending it over there. But there's that. Hmm. Damn, Miss Niecy, you just blocking everybody. Ain't gonna have nobody that's alive. What this motherfucker say? Oh, you finally blocked that piece of shit. Good move. Uh, Hurricane break Trump 2020. Why'd you block him? You should have let him. You should have let him sit up there and sell me Trump. Maybe he would have been the one. And nobody sold me Trump. The only person that came close tonight was Alex, and he actually asked legitimate questions. I'm sure they are. And guess what? They got more problems on their own peninsula. They over there. They over there got North Korea blowing up their roads. So yeah, they got enough problems. Do I want to buy Trump? No, no. Trump Trump for me has no value. His highest value was 2020, and he screwed it up. Mr. Nisi, you can do whatever you want. Alex is okay. When I say sell him to me, I want you, if you're going to vote for him, sell me his platform. Sell it to me as a voter, voter to voter. Sell me his platform. I don't want to hear no media talking points. I don't want to hear shit he said. Sell me. How do you see Trump? Sell him to me. I'm sitting in your kitchen. You tell me you're voting for Trump. I want to hear it. What do you mean you don't know where his platform is? He has a whole website. No, I don't like Kamala. And you didn't even say good evening. What is it with y'all? Y'all ain't got no etiquette. Y'all walking somewhere new. Y'all say good evening. Not even a hello. What the hell? What are your parents teaching y'all? Damn, at least those 20 V1s, at least they say hello. Jesus Christ. I can't even get that. My God. Alex, he has a whole website. He literally has a platform there. Come on. Y'all serious? So wait a minute. You have a whole candidate and y'all don't know where his website is? But wait, so y'all can't find his, but y'all know where command means is, so y'all could go dunk on it. How does this make sense? How does this make sense, Trump supporters? MAGA, how does this make sense? How do you have part of your electorate that do not know where to get the information from that they need? Alex, come on. This is not the time to be sarcastic. In 2 weeks, the this country could be over. It's not the time to be sarcastic. This is serious. You said you're voting for Trump, even though I don't like him because he stood up and did more for the black community than any president, even more than Obama. Okay, I can respect that. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I can respect it. At least you gave me a rationale why you're voting for him. Now, I want everybody that runs in here and tells me Trump 24 or Trump 2024, take a take a cue from Tide Pods. That's how you sell me. I still ain't voting for him, but at least you gave me a rationale why you're voting for him. I can appreciate that. Thank you so much. You bastards run in here. I just lost a black woman in a cardiac arrest. She tried to ride her, but it wasn't to be. Well, prayers to her family. Well, Alex, I mean, if you're voting for him on abortion, he said to kick it back to the states, so it's still going to kind of be his problem. Um, the jackass that just walked in, again, no good evening, and you write dumb shit. This ain't baseball. You don't get three strikes. Well, your third strike is you get into your bed. Enjoy your evening. Jesus Christ. Oh, so sad. Yes, it should go to the states, but we already know what's going to happen. It's going to go right back to the Supreme Court anyway because people are going to challenge it. What he should have done, and y'all not going to like me for saying this, he should have left it alone. That should never have been part of his platform. But he wanted to make it. Now he's stuck in it. Well, Paul, they don't get it. They said he's going to keep, he's going to let you, he's not going to tax overtime. Great. I'm a company. Good. I can work you more. Oh, we like that. My labor tax might go down. We like that. I can pay you straight time for 60 hours. I like that. I'm sure the truckers will like that, especially the long haulers. I'm sure they'll like that. Well, the reason you can't make abortion legal is because then you're treading on telling people what to do with their bodies, and we've already seen 4 years ago how that works. You got to be careful with stuff. Okay, Tide Pods, him not taxing it, that's bad. I don't think you understand that. That's bad because companies are going to, there's not going to be any more overtime if he's not going to tax it. There's no more overtime. No company is sitting there. If you make $30 an hour, no company is going to pay you $45 and not be taxed on it. That's not happening. People will scam the system. It's not happening. I don't even know why he brought that up. Then he said no tax on tips. He don't even know how the tip system works. But okay, no tax on tips. Okay, fine. What about the child? That listen, that's on the person. If they want to abort their kid, that's on them. You should have no right over that. If they want to keep the kid, you don't have no right to tell them that they shouldn't. I don't care. I'm both. I'm pro-choice and pro-life. You want to do what you want to do with your body, that's cool. You want to keep that baby, that's cool. Don't come crying to me with the consequences hit. Don't come crying to me. I don't care. That's your problem. Him saying, I'm not going to tax overtime. You just took away significant chunk of tax money out of this country just so you want to get some votes. So everything's going to go up. Okay. By the way, he told us all this and never laid out how he's going to accomplish this. He's really going to go. So, how's he going to do this? The Department of Labor, how's he going to do this? How's he going to rectify this with the Treasury Department? How's he going to do this? And by the way, the Secretary of the Economy is going to have to worry about that. The Treasury Secretary and them are going to have to worry about that. The Fed is going to have to worry about that. Okay. The state labor laws, which a lot of that money comes off overtime, a lot of that tax money. You literally just make states harder to run. How are we going to do this? He's not thinking. Look, the man's great at making deals. We're not going to take that away from him. But him doing these stupid proposals for votes are it's not sustainable. But what the hell do I know? I want y'all to notice no economist came outside and said that was a great idea. Not nan one. No, James. No, they're not. They're not paying $45. You're not understanding what he's proposing. He's saying he's not going to tax overtime. Every company is going to change their modus operandi. You're going to work for straight time. You just made them more money. Again, if you're paying $30, if you're making $30 an hour, your overtime rate is 45, right? Great. Trump just said he's not going to tax overtime. I don't have to give it to you. You're going to work your 30. I'm going to work you for 60 hours, so you're going to make $1,800, and I just made more profit. Sir, I understand what federal law says. He just said he's not going to tax it. He literally he's asking federal law to be changed. You're not understanding. The simplest way I can do this is this. He's not going to tax overtime, right? Why should I pay you? Why should I pay you overtime pay? I'm going to stop you at 39 hours. I'm going to stop you at 38 hours. I might even stop you at 36. 4 9-hour days. You're capped at 36. I don't even have to worry about that. Do I have a view on his economic policies? They're not a lot. His economic policies are tied to Israel. There's not going to be time and a half, Alex. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Companies have already been doing this. They've been limiting how long their workers can work, especially in the food service industry. They've been scaling everybody back. You'd be lucky to touch 40. They're doing it where I work. I was making hella overtime. Now all of a sudden they're struggling about overtime. They don't want people having overtime. You go ahead and tell a trucker that I'm going to pay you straight time, no overtime, or or you're only going to do enough loads to get to 40 hours and that's it. He's making corporations more money by doing that. Alex, you're still missing it. I'm going to explain it again. If he's telling you there's no tax on overtime, why am I going to pay you overtime? I'm going to pay you up to 40 and that's it. I don't have to worry about that problem. I'm trying to tell y'all this. You can go see this outside. Every job that you're looking for now says part time. They don't want to pay people and run that risk. You know why? Because they're not bringing in more profit. That's why. They're not making the profits they used to. Because, yes, the supply chain is fucked up. Everything is high. They're not making profit. The only people that are making profit are the higher ups. It's not equitable for everybody. So they're limiting it. And the higher ups understand that if you limit everybody to 40 hours a week, your labor cost goes down. That's more money. That's more money back in your pocket. Their bonuses get bigger. They're gonna treat every job like a factory without the overtime. You do 8 hour shifts 5 days a week, closed on the weekend. You get 2 days off straight. Whatever you make times 40. Take the regular taxes out. Hope to God you get it back later in your tax return. The company gets hit when you pay overtime. They get hit. I've worked in the office. I've seen the numbers. It is a hit. The amount of tax they pay on overtime is insane. You're talking about in 6 months a year's salary in the six figures. Look up payroll tax if you think I'm lying. Go at you guys. You know what? When you guys go do your taxes next year, go in there 10 minutes early and have your accountant explain to you how payroll tax works. Because there's no account. I'm going to say it again. There's not one accountant that's come outside and said what Trump said in regards to taxes was a good idea. Not taxing overtime and no tax on tips. Do you understand? You guys are going to be paying more. You guys are going to owe the government. I hope you understand that. His Tax and Jobs Act screwed everybody. He has to get that money back. That's why he said he's not going to tax overtime. Yeah, I put that legislation in place. Everybody in the country has to pay at least one of those years. I have to give it back to them because they figured out the grift. So I'm not going to tax your overtime, so you'll get the money back. But that's contingent on if the company wants to go through with that, and they're not going to go through that. No, they can't skip out on the taxes. They still have to pay payroll tax. It's just going to be less because there's no overtime to worry about. Okay, H, then explain it to us. Go ahead if I'm lying. Go ahead. Go ahead. Explain it to us. I'm lying. Go ahead. Brick squared. There's something called a payroll tax. There's something called a labor tax. They pay taxes on their workers. Yes, they do. I'm not talking about the stimulus check. Oh, you said Trump voted against stimulus check, but he put his name on the check. What do you mean? He can't not tax on Social Security. That's not gonna happen. Bruh, he's saying anything to get people to vote for him. Brick squared, you're not making sense. I literally said that. What are you talking about? You said the company doesn't pay taxes or the employees do. You what taxes do companies not pay, sir? Or ma'am? What don't they pay? The company pays overtime tax. It's built into the payroll tax. What are you talking about? They're not gonna, sir. Oh man, sir. If he doesn't tax it, I don't have to worry about it as a company. I'm not gonna pay you time and a half. I'm not gonna do it. There's no point because the taxes that I'm paying on the payroll, I'm going to get back when I do my taxes in August. Correct, Tide Pods. Correct. Alex, here's the problem. They can't estimate anymore. That's the point. They can't estimate anymore. The system is different now since the coffee venereal disease. They can't estimate any. The supply is not there. The demand is not there. They can't estimate. I know it sounds good on paper not to tax on overtime. I know that sounds great. That doesn't help the business outside of, okay, you're all going to work 40 hours or less. That's it. That's their only benefit. And my payroll tax might go down a little bit. What do you mean they can't get by without it? What are you talking about? You said no taxes at all on overtime. No. Why are you giving up all that revenue? Why would the government agree to give up all that revenue? Why would they? No, Alex. Oh man. No. It's not better for a company to keep more. You're just these companies do not run righteously. You and I agreed on that earlier. They don't run righteously. So you want to pay the CEOs and them more money in bonuses. What is going to incentivize them to make sure that their business goes forward? Why don't they just operate the same way they're operating now? William, wonderful. Trump 2024. We don't give a shit. You're too late. I'm very condescending. No, I'm very right. That is not sustainable. Jesus Christ. What company is going to pay you $45 an hour and no tax on it? Y'all really, y'all really don't get this. Y'all really don't get this. Oh, so let me guess. Okay, I work 40 hours a week, right? I just want you to understand this, right? H. I make $30 an hour. I work 40 hours, right? $1,200. Trump gets his way. I work an extra, let's just say I work an extra 20 hours, 45, so 19. So I'm at $2,100, right? What's to say that they don't raise the taxes on everything else to subside the 45 that I'm making extra? What's to stop the company from doing that? I want this answered. Because if you think a company is going to be shelling out that has employees $30 an hour, an extra $1,000 in this climate, you're insane. There is no, you find me a company that's going to pay their employees an extra $1,000 and their money not taxed, nothing out of it. Because you just said no more tax on overtime. So that's less refund that they can invest back in the company. You're assuming, okay, Alex, you cannot assume that the economy is going to get better. You can't assume that because everybody thought that after the scamdemic. Everybody thought that and it hasn't happened. You can't assume Trump going to get in and the economy is going to get better. You can't assume that. Here we go. Who's going to pick the fruits and vegetables? Here we go. Maybe if you pay people there, nah, don't block them. Paul's okay. Don't block them. Paul's all right. Who's going to pick the fruits and vegetables? Pay people their worth. They'll go pick it. We've already seen two examples of it: Clover Hill Bakery and Coach Foods in Mississippi. Clover Hill was in Chicago. You pay people their worth, you make more profit. And the shit, look, Clover Hill, perfect example. They kicked out all the illegals, raised everybody's rate up, made the woman that they interviewed the manager, and within 2 years, they got bought out by Hostess. There you go. And they made record profit the 2 years after they kicked the illegals out. Pay people their worth, you'll get more production. Again, people who are saying that not paying on overtime is great. No company is going to pay an extra $5,000 to five employees at $45 an hour. There's nobody's going to do that. They don't love y'all enough, and they're not getting anything out of it. They might as well take the money out of their own bank account and just give it to you. But all right, y'all can y'all can debate that. You can tell me I'm wrong. You can go look it up. Again, I ask you, find me an economist or an accountant that tells you them two things he suggested is going to be great. The most they'll tell you is, you know what, maybe the first year it'll be all right, but you're eventually going to pay and you're going to pay hefty. How are you going to give the employee the tax? How are you going to give it to him? How? James, you got to explain this. How are they going to give the employee the tax money off the overtime? How are they going to do that? Again, people, him telling you, I don't want y'all being taxed on overtime. It sounds great on paper. You're screwing companies by doing that. Yes, they'll make more profit, but they're not going to pay extra money and not get anything out of it. It's not happening. They're already not paying for talent. when their structure is already built the way it's built. They're not paying for the talent. What? Oh Lord. Okay, great. Let's just okay, fine, James. They put that money in your check. Do you realize that people are going to be paying more taxes? Do you realize this? I don't think you're realizing what you're saying. And I said it three different ways and nobody picked up on it. You're going to pay more taxes. Your salary's going to go up. You go into a different tax bracket. You're going to pay more taxes. James, you're not hearing me. Stop typing and listen for a second. Fine. He gets his way. Over time, you're not taxed. You're going to pay more in taxes when you file. That's what I mean. Yes, that's the problem with it. The company will make more profit. You will have to pay back more to sustain their profit. It doesn't help the employee. What, sir? Why would you go pay? Why would you want to pay more on your taxes? Why would you risk your refund just so you could get an extra, let's just say a week, an extra 10 hours, an extra $520 at, at an extra 520 hours at $45? What is that? $20,000? You want to try to keep that and risk paying back the government. Why would you do that? He's not going to lower the tax bracket. For him to do that, he'd have to create a middle class. He's not going to do that in 4 years. It's not happening. James, great. You made extra money. You spent it. Great. You're going to have to pay it back. You're not getting this. You pay taxes to lower your financial burden to the government. You get rid of that. Great. You have extra money in your pocket. They can hit you for anything. You're giving them more power. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. And you're missing it. Why are you giving the government more power? Why are you giving them more revenue than they need? Just so you can have an extra $20,000 in your pocket. Why would you do that? You could take that extra money that you get off overtime after being taxed and invest it and make the $20,000 yourself. You're not getting this. He said, why would I spend it? Oh, sir, it's got to come out anyway. You're not. He got to go. I don't know how many times I got to explain this. He got to go. Oh my God. I have an extra $20,000 in my pocket because I didn't pay tax on it and think the government ain't going to come find me. The government ain't going to ask for it. Oh my God. So you worked more for them just to take money back away from you. Jesus Christ. I don't understand how they're not getting these concepts. I don't get this. And they will not hold their politicians and ask these questions. The day Trump said, I'm not going to tax overtime and I'm not going to tax on tips, I said, this guy's an idiot. Your accountant going to keep telling you every year, you owe more money. You motherfuckers going to be sitting on the line with IRS trying to come up with payment plans. Are you serious? You guys want to pay more money to the government. They don't tax y'all enough. Fine, screw all that. You think Congress is going to let you get? You think Congress is going to sign that legislation? Oh, Congress is going to sign that. Here's my proposal. No, no overtime. So where are we gonna make this money back up? That's the first question I'm asking. How are we gonna recoup this? Where what sector? You don't know. You better go back and figure it out. We ain't signing off on this and we ain't taking it up for a vote. Screw you. Go back in the lab. Let me help you. Most waitresses don't declare their tips. I know I shouldn't be saying that. I'm off code with the food service industry. Most waitresses, unless it's on credit cards, do not declare their tips. That's why they prefer you give them cash. That's the greatest money laundering in the country. Waitresses with cash tips. And shout out to the strippers, even though they do pay their taxes, but still, a lot of them don't declare how much money, how much cash they get a night. I don't understand how they missed that concept. You want to pay more. You gonna take extra few $1,000s and you're gonna end up paying it later on. Okay, I mean if that's how you want to run the system, that's all right. That is the catch. You're going to pay more taxes, and your company is going to make more profit off of you. No, you don't win. I would love to meet the genius that told him that was a great idea. Oh man! And I'm sitting here trying to explain it to him, and they're telling me I'm wrong. When it's simple math. You don't believe me? Go ask your accountant. Go ask them. What would it be like if they never taxed overtime? Well, you will have more money, but eventually you're gonna have to pay more. You're gonna have to pay back. Don't look for no refunds. That's what they're gonna tell you. Don't look for a refund. I will file it. You'll pay, or if you do get a refund, it's probably gonna be like $12. Because the government gonna look at you like, "Hey, dumbass, you made an extra $20,000 a year. You're in a different tax bracket now." So instead of you making $60,000 a year, that extra overtime pushed you to 80. You're gonna pay more. Your refund, if you do get one, is gonna be lower than what you usually expected before Trump got his way. Great. A company has lower payroll tax. Oh, it's not $2 million anymore. It's only one extra $1 million. Thank you, Trump. I have an extra $1 million in my company now because I didn't have to pay them overtime. I have to pay the tax on it. Thank you. And I'm gonna operate the same way I'm operating now. I'm not changing. We're gonna keep it right where it is. I like to see that $1 million every year. Oh, Adelaide, how'd you make out with your taxes? Shit, I owe them $2 grand. Oh boy. Maybe this is his overall plan to make people have babies and get to that earned income tax credit. Oh boy. But nah, Cornell and good evening. Nah, it's not simple mathematics because I had to explain it 6 different ways. It's not simple mathematics. It's just again, they're not holding their politicians to account for their ideas. Hey, Miss Nisi, he didn't say anything pause worthy, or she didn't say anything pause worthy. He said that's how you launder money. That's most legal institution to launder money outside of a bank, the strip club. Like I don't get these. See, this is what I mean. They're not. How are you going in the booth in 2 weeks and y'all not asking these questions? Okay, so y'all telling me if Trump said I'm gonna put an extra $1,000 in everybody's account if y'all vote for me, y'all going for that? So nobody gonna ask him what's the catch? If I win, I win on my first day in office. He was like, take my hand off that Bible, everybody is gonna get $1,000. Okay, that sounds great. Okay, and then you go file your taxes, and then your accountant tell you, yeah, you remember that thousand Trump gave you? Yeah, you owe that, huh? Yeah, you owe that. Why? Because you owe it. He might as well keep the rack. I don't want it. Keep the rack. Put that towards my Social Security. The fuck? Rack right there. Put it in there. All right. Oh, you deposited it? Yeah. Take it back. Take that back. I'll go to 1,600. I'm if I can get through security, I'll knock on the door and be like, listen, here's my $1,000 check. Take that shit back. I put void on the back. Fuck this. I don't want this. You fuck up my return. You kiss my ass. Ain't nobody finna audit me. Like I don't get it. You gonna be up in another tax bracket. He's artificially trying to create a middle class. That's really what he's trying to do, which is gonna put you in a different tax bracket, and you run the risk every time you go up in a different tax bracket, you have more percentage of being audited. But I'll let y'all tell it. That's okay. Right. Don't worry though, we didn't tax your overtime. Exactly. You got that $20,000, but you know what? We gonna hit you for about 30% of that. Yeah, so you're down to 14. Okay. Oh, wait, 14. But you're still in this tax bracket. You were lower, you would have got a return. Now you owe us. You owe us a couple hundred. Okay. But according to him, that extra 20 sitting in the account, now it goes down. You've used that 20. Now you're gonna have to touch that 20. So guess what? You did spend it. Oh, you invested it. Oh, you invested it. Okay, that's great. You invested it. You do know you got to pay tax on that investment, right? Government who told you if you make over $600 and you have it in a third party app, we get to have control over that. We get to look at your bank account. Man, where y'all at? This needs to be blocked, y'all, so y'all can't even respond. I was a very good economics student in high school and college. So yeah, my dad had economics books in the house. I know what I'm talking about. Again, I ask you, go find an economist or an accountant that's going to tell you that what Trump said makes sense. No, Tide Pods. Biden had an initiative that said if you had $600 or more in third party apps like Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, that would be their backdoor into looking into your account because they think you were laundering money. And people went off on him over that, and he had to back off of it. Jesse, that's great. That's wonderful. Anyway, no, the original number wasn't 15. It was six. It was 600. He really wanted to lower it to two, but that wasn't gonna fly. So he had to do 600. But I'm trying to teach y'all not to have. I might sound a little bit libertarian, but y'all gotta watch what the government's doing. They're not for you. Well, no, it's not that they're laundering money. Here's the thing, especially because, like me, I do YouTube. Sometimes the crowd gives you cash apps. So technically, unless you put it into your bank account, that money's just sitting there. Because Cash App don't send you. I don't remember if they've never sent me a statement for the end of the year to declare that money because they consider that a gift. So I think at a certain amount you might have to declare it. If it's like at a certain amount, you have to tell them that you got it. But most times you get like $10 here, $5 here. They leave that shit alone. Right. So it's basically side money. Yeah. But they want to tax you on your side money. That's why everybody got pissed at them because they were going to use that as a backdoor way to tax you on your money. I mean, they already take the tax like on Cash App when you do instant, like to put the money in your account. Like they take a little something off of it. That's their processing fee, but that's also the tax. But I mean, shit, they didn't like that because especially during the scamdemic when nobody was working, if you were doing content creation and you put your Cash App there, and especially with them OnlyFans chicks, they were racking up like 5, 6 digits, but that's undeclared money. Well, look, they can't tax your crypto unless you cash it out, so you're okay. But that was his other back door. He wants everybody getting crypto so he can tax. Oh my god, he wanted to tax you on the transaction. But I mean, if you think he's best for the economy, go vote for him. I could care less. Well, Miss Nisi, yeah, they didn't want us. They didn't want the working poor to have anything because they could get all the tax so they could keep themselves afloat. Now it's not working anymore. That's why they're trying to artificially start the middle class again. Because the middle class, yes, they paid the most taxes, but they also kept the economy afloat. The economy was better when you had a middle class. So if you have a middle class now, you could tax everybody again regularly, and you could bring in record revenue. Hmm. Oh, this was fun. These damn trolls, boy. So sad. So sad. They claim that they're smart, but they're just stupid. The simplest concepts they couldn't even get. What have we learned today? You listen. If RFK is giving you the best deal, vote for him. But what have we learned today? They don't know the concept of economics, but voting for a businessman. And outside of one person, nobody can tell me Trump. Nobody. But they're voting for him, and their only common rationale was, "Do you like what Kamami's doing?" Obviously not. So sell me this man. How do you see the title of the live and assume that I like her? What's your cash app? Kid Gravity Beyond. Yes, politicians are not for the people, just like the cops aren't. The cops are to uphold the public trust and protect businesses. The faster y'all learn that, the faster you will be able to move through life. But people don't want to. They think that they're going to call the cops and they're going to come save them. No, they're going to save the neighborhood. They're not coming to save you. They're coming to save the integrity of the neighborhood. but that's okay. You will learn if you have not learned already. Well, it's 11:30. I'm going inside to shower. This was a fun live again. Well, Tide Pods, we've already had that conversation. So I went over the Edict of Cops, and I went over how the cops have been influenced by Israel. So it is what it is. No, here's the thing. I'm not going to explain how these taxes work again. Like, they should have shut up when I told them that I've worked in the office and I've seen the payroll taxes. I have filed tax papers for businesses. I know what the hell I'm talking about. If you saw what some of these businesses are paying in payroll tax, you would understand what I was saying. You're killing their profit margins by doing that. The only people that get paid are the higher ups, but they didn't want to hear that. They don't play with payroll tax and they don't play with labor tax. They don't play with that. That's a huge source of income. That's two streams of income that the government relies on, but they didn't want to hear it. I'm going to have more money in my pocket. Great. The government will come for it. You should have stopped talking there, but you wanted to argue. There you go. Because you complain about this country, but this country has been known to attack people that have money. Yes, your corporations and your bigwigs don't pay taxes. Yeah. Who pays those taxes? You. But you think Trump is going to be your savior, the bigwig is going to be your savior. Okay. What did Spencer say? Damn it. Anyway, I'm going to shower. So this was fun. Sometime it's fun. So anyway, y'all. Take care, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever time zone you're in. And you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.